Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of V-Time, episode 41. And guess what? Alex, come on!
I did.
Oh, God! Pop it! Pop it! Pop it! Pop it, Lord!
The CO2's already going. It's
Oh.
no, don't.
I got an idea. Trust me.
I'm gonna return it and get my $6 back.
Damn it!
It failed to pop. Look at it. It's like a blister.
Wait, stop. Aim for it.
Dude, so all the air went out the bottom. You didn't get it. I
Oh
felt
my
it like thrust
God.
at me.
Well,
Well,
1K subscribers!
This one had little.
This
babies.
was so anticlimactic.
At first, I thought I had it upside down. I was like, "Oh shit, I'm an idiot." And I'm like, "No, it just didn't pop."
Alright, so yeah. Thank you everybody for helping us hit 1K subscribers. You guys are amazing.
I think it's ears right now.
It's not the kapooey part's gone.
I'm still
It
scared.
went out the bottom.
That whole intro encapsulates us in a fucking nutshell. Anyway, 1K subscribers. Thank you everybody. We're gonna keep trucking on. We're actually going to stick to a more coherent? Is the word coherent schedule?
Consistent.
Consistent, thank you. We're actually going to try to stick to a more consistent schedule now that we hit 1K. When we came back this year and introduced Proxy Plays, we were kind of all over the place, almost doing one video a day.
Mm-hmm.
Like, dear Lord, that sounds great on paper, but the amount of editing and free time and life. So we're going to stick to an adherent schedule. We are going to be recording mostly on Tuesdays and Thursdays, because Tuesdays is stream days, and then Thursdays is the last day of card of the day, so we can do V-Times. This is the 8. And then videos are going to be coming out Wednesday and Thursday, most likely gameplay matches. And then Saturday V-Time, and Sunday another gameplay match. So about 4 videos per week. Deck profiles, if we do them, we're going to come separately and they're just going to appear. And other than that, case openings are going to fall under those game slots or V-Time slots, so on. But mostly it's going to be 4 videos per week. So look forward to that. Anyway, starting episode 41 off, we're going to go through the week's leaks. We're going to go talk about Springfest. We're going to talk about Chronojet. Yes, Chronojet. We're going to talk about...
Things.
I have a list. I should be better prepped. You think after 1K subscribers
Dude,
it would be better
it's
prepped?
It's one of those things.
I've had a long
Again,
day.
encapsulating our thing of woefully unprepared.
I know I had a long day. I'm sure Phillips had a long day.
I think the confetti guns got us all down.
Didn't I write to you?
We're not.
already on this?
We didn't get that giant rainbow of like little tiny.
I know, right? That was so sad. I was like, oh my god, what happened? No!
It's okay. I'll get my money back, and I'll tell those sons of bitches.
Man, I can't fight it. I'll probably remember down the road. Yeah, you remember what it was? Okay, you look up. We're gonna start off week's leaks. Very unorganized. But we're gonna start off week's leaks. And to encapsulate, we're gonna actually finish the Shadow Paladin Narukami and Aquaforce set with this, and then we're already starting off into Astral Force. So, the last double rare grade 3 got leaked. Thank you, Alex. Okay, cool. The last keep that handy. The last double rare grade 3 got leaked. Shadow Paladin. And this was not what we were expecting. Everybody got support when grade 3 formed, which complemented the deck. Revens we're going to talk about later. Narukami got that, the one that got leaked on stream, that binds from hand, draws a card.
Binding the girl, got it.
Technically draws 2 if you do all of it.
No, it draws then binds.
Yeah, but then goes to solo and draws.
No,
So-
that's the grade 3.
Yeah, I'm talking about the grade 3.
Oh, yeah,
grade
yeah,
3
yeah.
support.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're good.
Listen, boy,
I thought you said with the red one.
don't go senile on me yet.
Continue.
Anyway, it's a grade 3 for Shadow Paladins. It is Onyx Dust Dragon. It has the force marker, Auto Vanguard Rearguard when placed. If you do not have a Blaster Dark on your rearguard, cost Counterblast 1, Soul Blast 1, search your deck for up to One Blaster Dart, call it the rearguard, shuffle your deck. And the other ability is continuous rearguard. If you have a Blaster Dart on rearguard, this unit gets a boost.
And with that, all the hopes and dreams of Cleric go right out the door.
You're not kidding.
Right? Like dust in the wind.
I'm so disappointed in that. But yes, Cleric got the shank. The real big shank. They just say, here's Cleric for nostalgia. We want to support Mordred because it's better.
It's
That
their
Ren
child.
tax.
It's the
Ren
Ren's child.
It's Revenger, that's what it is.
It's Rintax.
It's
Ren tax.
Revenger.
Ren tax.
Is it a Revenger?
Revenger Mordred, yes.
No, I'm talking about that one.
No!
Oh.
I'm talking about Mordred. Mordred's Revenger, that's what's the point. Anywho,
Yeah.
this thing gets you a Blaster Dark and becomes a 13k booster. It's a great tech card. It's not going to be a staple for some people, but it's a great tech card for others. Do it as you do with it as you will, Mordred players. Anyway,
A lot. That's
yeah.
what I do.
I mean the grade one's going to be the staple, the thing that stands and gains 15k.
So I think it's easy to love in the deck, just for that.
As a flavor, yes.
I'll 33 of. We'll see.
But then you're running less of the actual good card.
Exact sassy 2 at best.
Yeah. Text. Anyway, talking about the grade 3 double rare for Aqua Force, this one is not towards Maelstrom because you need only Maelstrom and Maelstrom. This one is for Revan and it's actually a really good support. Fort Vessel Dragon. It looks like honestly a Tachikaze Aqua Dragon.
But underwater.
Yeah. Anyway, Auto Vanguard. When placed, Cannibals 1 in your opponent's Vanguard gets minus 5k until the end of turn. Continuous Rearguard if you have 4 or more rest Rearguards and your Vanguard is last card Revan. This unit cannot be retired by your opponent's card effects and gains 5k, so it becomes a 17k attacker.
I mean, it makes your opponent lose power, which is what the deck wants to lose.
I mean, does all
17
the things...
means a lot.
Yeah, 17 means a lot. Because if you're facing against a 12k Vanguard, minus 5ing them with Revan, and then having a 17 attacker means you're still in trigger range. The fact that it's a Vanguard on place Cannibalize lose power works really good if you're running Phobos and the other guy, forgot his name. But because both of those can only restand if your opponent's Vanguard's power is different than its original. Well, this gets you there. That means you don't have to be on Revan for those two to restand, which means you're still doing stuff that you want to do. So it's really good support, and you know.
Not as vanilla as that other grade 3 is.
No kidding. So we'll test it out in future proxy plays. But continuing on, that's it for that set. We're going into Astral Force, and we're starting off with 2 commons, but still, it looks interesting where it's going.
Yeah.
First is Witch of Innocence Clary.
Definitely.
It's a grade 1 common. Auto Rearguard, when its attack or the attack it boosted hits, you may Soul Charge 3. Simple to the point. Soul Charge 3 could have a lot of implications for what Genesis wants to do down the road.
I mean, it's pretty
Witches,
good for a
but
Hemiki for sure.
This sounds like witches all over. You know, White Witch.
Yeah, you're
Snakes.
not wrong.
Yeah, that's a good build. I'd love to see that again.
As far as it is, it's pretty generic Genesis right now, so you can go into anything.
I mean, it's on attack or when it boost hits, and if you do it early, you know,
It's really
getting
good.
it off.
It's really good for Himiko.
Okay.
Look at that.
Moving on, we just saw a Grade 2 Gear Chronicle common. I'm going to talk about this one honestly for a while because it's not that special, but dear Lord, the pathways it opens. Steam Engineer Shulia. Shulai. No, let's say it first time right. Auto, when this card is discarded from hand during your turn, you may call this card the rear guard as rest. That has a lot of implications on what Gear Chronicle can do. Because right now, Gear Chronicle with Lost Legend has some ditch mechanics in a grade 1 form, but then why would you want a grade 2 on your on the board that is in rest?
So, I guess it. Also, Chrono Jet. Or sorry, not Chrono Jet.
We'll talk that soon.
Chrono Tiger.
Chrono Tiger. I didn't play Gear Chronicle at all, but didn't Chrono Tiger have that, like the Zodiacs, they like kind of leaked out of the deck?
Well, yeah,
You
but
can't, so it could be reminiscent of
keep going.
like of that, of where we don't know what he's doing yet, so he could call it to rear guard. Then you could, you know, what was it used to be called, the time leap?
Yes.
Time leap, maybe it's calling a unit to be time leaped.
I mean, you're ditching a card.
But you're going to get a grade 3 out of your deck? Is that how time leap works?
Yeah.
You go grade up? So
It's an interesting card. It just opens so many avenues because we have no clue what it's going to do. Like, we know Chrono Fang's coming, we know now the Chrono Jet's coming.
Yep.
But what are they going to do? And this is implying a lot. This is really implying. Honestly, if you lose Lost Legend, you lost Legend, you got to ditch one card, right? Yeah, Lost Legend, you got to ditch one card to get to, your stride. It's weird. It's weird, and it has
Lost Legend, you have to discard grade 3.
or yeah
or
higher.
Yeah.
or so it says discard from your hand. If you use Perfect Guard, it gives you another unit on the
During
regard
your
to
turn.
intercept.
During your turn.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Forget defense options.
Yeah. So that was the week's leaks, small leaks and leaks. I want to open up discussion regarding this set, Narukami Shadow Paladin Aquaforce, and a little bit of how it supported clans, what happened, and honestly, in my opinion, the unfairness. So, Lon, you faced against Claret. What's your opinions on it?
It's a special little boy that if they get lucky as hell, watch out. You need everything to protect your ass. But when it doesn't go off, they are suffering. They are in a bit of hell, and they
Yep.
want any form of escape.
Yep. And I told you about Mordred last time, right?
Yeah.
So which one is better?
I mean,
There's no denying it. The whole community knows that Claret is not up to par or replacing Mordred anytime soon.
No.
yeah.
It's a fun. If I can build it, granted the mains and Swordbreakers are fucking expensive.
Claret only replaced Mordred. He didn't even replace Mordred in Vanguard. People still rode Mordred with Abyss Legion combo because it was still better than Claret.
So yeah, Claret got
Claret
the
didn't-
shank.
He didn't get good to like the very end.
And even at that,
It was
people
still
still
good.
ran the Claret stride with other stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody was on the Diablo hype train.
Yeah.
Claret was never good as a grade 3. He was better as a stride unit.
So Alex,
Yes.
tell us about Narukami.
You have like multiple ways of killing people. You can either just aggro rush them to death with Vanquisher and make it to where if your opponent has a hand, they're going to use every bit of it. You can say if they don't see a PG, hope they can guard a really, really big super crit deck. And then you have Drill.
So the previous Gauntlet Buster build,
Mm-hmm.
would you say Vanquisher replaces it, is not up to par, or is another viable way and almost on the same level?
See, that's a tricky. Like,
They both have different playstyles.
yeah, they did different playstyles. Me personally, I feel like Vanquisher is more stable. Yes, it requires more pieces, but if your opponent trigger looks their way out of it, he can still do things. Their original Gauntlet build, if your opponent hit a trigger, you shut down a lot of plays. Whereas Vanquisher mitigates that by his own skills, so I feel like it's a bit better and keeps you at hand.
So, and how many attacks can you do in Gauntlet with one Excel marker?
Probably like 5 or 6.
How many attacks can you do in Vanquisher with one Excel marker?
About 8 to 9.
Well said.
Did you see that? There's no ceiling here on the screen, but I guess I'm touching it. I don't know.
Last but not least, I'm going to cover Aquaforce. Like, Aquaforce has been in a weird spot. They've been showing up, but not showing up. They're a really stable deck with Maelstrom and, Glory Maelstrom doing what it does. They got support for Glory Maelstrom, and it's stupid. Lascar Revan? I don't think Lascar Revan is better than Maelstrom, in all honesty. I think it's interesting how it plays, and it can really push,
I think it's a good rogue.
but I think Maelstrom's still better.
Maelstrom's better because it has pressure. It has a threat. Whereas, you don't need much for Maelstrom. You just need Maelstrom and you can do anything.
Right, and you still have your August engine for early game.
You don't even have to have any of that. You can literally throw down triggers if you have Glory live. Triggers are a threat.
I mean, not wrong. Like that grade 1 they got searches out grade 3s. Okay, I always have Maelstrom whenever I want. The grade 2 that gives them extra drive checks, easy. I get more drive checks, which means I'm more threatening, which means my glory when it gives 10k to the front row is,
Versus the new guy. He does shrink the opponent, and he does give himself a crit, but then the deck becomes solely reliable on only him. The rest of that can't carry on.
Well,
without
now
it.
that we have the support, it might, but we need to test it. Right now, I still say Mordred's better, but Revan's really close because Aqua Force, unfortunately, as a standard, is not it's not tier 0, tier 1 meta. So it's really hard to say which of these two is better. It really comes down to the pilot and what you can do.
I mean,
with it.
Revan, in my opinion, is harder to play, in a sense that Revan requires you to have a board for him to do anything.
I will say this though, depending on how you build Revan, if you don't have your early game engine with the Algos and the Talasol in it, and if you just build pure Revan, you're not doing much on grade 2 turn. Almost nothing. Like you're waiting on grade 3.
And then if your opponent board wipes you after that, if you don't have a hand back from that.
Granted, Revan mitigates that. Most of Revan's cards go to soul draw or do something.
Yeah.
So it mitigates that. Maelstrom's weak to a board wipe.
But you can top deck your Maelstrom and do things.
Exactly.
So
But that's our opinions on the set. Moving on. We're gonna talk about Springfest.
yay.
Spring.
Team leagues.
So,
Oh, is it?
yes,
Okay.
Springfest is always team leagues.
It's been a while. Last one I went to, I wasn't even participating. I was just there.
Yeah, we
with my
kidnapped
bag.
him.
I was the mule.
We kidnapped him.
You didn't kidnap me. I voluntarily, but
That way you put it back
dude,
over your head
opening
later.
that case in the hotel was awesome.
Verily.
Not comfortable, but awesome.
Anyway.
Cramped.
Springfest 2020 got announced, and last week time we did dates, but it was a little bit rushed. So let's do them this time properly. Let's do everything properly. This is gonna be a long week time. Probably gonna add timestamps. Anyway, Springfest goes from February to June. Bushiroad made an official announcement. Do not tear your certificates. The guy who did it and got fame for it
Fame.
got banned till 2023, I believe.
Yeah, he's been for a couple of years now. Woo.
Just don't do it. And if you do it, don't post it on the internet.
I mean, just being a turd.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know the full story. Just from the surface of it, it just
We
seems
don't
like a
know
very.
if this man had animosity towards Bushiroad.
I mean, if you're mad about it, sure, tear it up. It's your thing. You can do whatever you want. Posting it was the mistake.
Yeah.
Anyway, prizes for Springfest. I think most of them actually got announced. No, maybe. I thought maybe. Okay, no, never mind. Ignore me.
Moving on.
We do have locations. And like last time, we went through the locations real fast. Let's go through them properly this time. So, 21st and 22nd of March is the first Springfest, and it's in Chicago, Illinois. All of these look like the same format. A little bit left and right on Buddy Fight and White Schwartz. But mostly it's going to be Vanguard Standard on day 1 and Vanguard Premium on day 2, with White Schwartz on day 1 and Buddy Fight on day 2.
Otherwise, they swap.
Yeah, there's only one instance where they swap, and that's in the next one. 4th and 5th of April in Mexico City, Mexico. So Standard and Premium stay the same, the White Shirts and Buddy Fight both swap. And then they go back to normal. 11th and 12th, USA, Atlanta, Georgia. Let's stop here for a bit and talk about, where are we going?
I'd love to go.
I have plans on going.
I have plans on going.
And Hector also has plans on going, so that's 4. Hopefully we can get a Jeff. Maybe we can get a Shane.
If you can, I'm still a mule.
But yeah, we at least have 3 that are wanting to go. We're gonna figure out hotels. We're gonna figure out prices. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna go.
It is April, correct?
April 11th and 12th.
2 days before my birthday. Woo woo.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Wedding.
ooh.
I need to see your release date.
Oh, why you do that? April 18th and 19th, Toronto in Canada.
Oh, Canada.
Then we got 2nd and 3rd of May, USA White Plains, New York. I want to say about USA White Plains, me and Hector went on lunch and we had this crazy idea. Hey man, why don't we drive to the Guinness factory in Denver? Not Denver, yes, Denver. No. Let's drive up to the Guinness factory up north. It's like an 8-hour drive away. And then go straight to Springfest and White Plains. And me and them were actually contemplating and figuring out a plan. We we decided against it. We're saving that for Championship Series in fall. But yeah, me and Hector plan on going to White Plains in the fall. You guys are willing to join?
By the way, Astral Force drops up there.
So yeah, we're gonna see Genesis, Gear Chronicle, and Angel Feather in Atlanta. Woo! Looking forward to that. Anyway, moving on. 23rd and 24th of May, we got Houston, Texas. 30th and 31st of May, we got Anaheim, California. It's not HR Expo this time, but it's still Anaheim Convention Center. And we've been there, and it looks amazing, so that's amazing. We're probably not gonna go though. And last but not least, we got 20th. Yeah, 21st of June, Richmond and Vancouver, Canada. So that was the dates. Not bad. Springfest, looking forward to it. Shop challenges, like always, they're going to be. We're going to actually try to have a shop challenge in our local shop. Mm-hmm. Prizes for that, we do know.
Yeah. Like, I think it's Force 2 markers Seuss.
No markers. Oh, yeah. If you win top 3 game marker 2, the black ones. Like the pop picture right there. Sorry, lost rush. Anyway. And then the promo cards for Vanguard Standard, we get Stealth Beast Mokagitsune. It's a great one for Nubatama. Auto rearguard at the end of the battle that it boosted a grade 3 rearguard, returned the boosted unit to hand. I guess in the Magatsu build?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I fail to see how you can use this in
Magatsu's the only one I can think of because when that's a thing,
yeah.
You call things. So.
For Vanguard Premium promo, we got Autumn's Turning Maiden Rosie. It's a grade 2 Neonectar. Auto rearguard at the end of the battle that it attacked the Vanguard. Cannabis 1, return a grade 0 rearguard. Retire a grade 0 rearguard. Draw a card and one of your units gets power 5 until the end of turn. I mean, not bad for a plant token deck. You're just plussing.
Yeah.
Plus and on plus.
I mean, I think from what Matthew told me, that's replacing a lot of stuff in there.
So yeah.
There's no bugs or DI.
No, sadly. Bugs and DI got the backboard until they get an extra booster again.
Well, DI now. Bug, yes.
I mean, DI even, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The ones next time we're going to see a DI.
Pretty much stepped in front and said, I'm important.
Pretty much.
And it's a fun run.
To be completely honest, when we look at it, it's probably going to be the last set we get of it for a long time.
You're not wrong.
Because we might be going straight into G after this set.
You are not wrong.
No, don't say that. We don't need to go into G.
I mean, we're going to see Chrono during
Speaking of G.
Just don't hold strats and hold strats.
Speaking of G.
Did it happen?
We saw Chrono Jet. We thought it was a meme. We thought someone did a fan art. But no. Chrono Jet is officially back.
Yep.
Art looks interesting. We don't know what it does. We only know it's a 13k grade 3. It has a force marker, so that's already going to break premium. What it does, nobody knows. What do you think it will do? That is a question.
Everything.
So,
It can cook, it can clean, it can file your taxes, and it can put your opponent to 6 damage.
So, I have my 2 cents about this. Mostly because of the way Vanquisher was worded for his effects. If you look at the original Evo Strike for Vanquisher, Voltage, his original ability was continuous, give your front row 3k for every card you bind zone. They kind of carry that over with this skill now, where he gives the front row plus 10k continuous if you bind 3 or more. It's kind of similar. I don't know if the other ones are reminiscent. Messiah kind of.
So Messiah is still unlocks, but where did they come from? Call from deck lock.
Well, they changed.
That's
They
completely
changed Vanquisher with binding from hands.
Exactly, and then Blade Master, they also changed Blade Master. Like, he still has his 5k in critical for some reason, but whole vision token making and retiring a board, that's completely new.
Yeah.
And then if you look at Claret, he technically looks at top 3 and puts a grade 1 to drop for power, and then binds grade 1s to restand. Like Claret never did something like that.
Yeah, Claret's completely left fielded on his. But I'm trying to remember what other remakes we got from But yeah, I think that's it. But regardless, I think Chrono Jet might be similar to what they did with Vanquisher, and they could technically retrain Chrono Jet like next stage.
See, my question is, what rarity is Chrono Jet gonna be?
Well,
Because you gotta think, Chrono Fang Rebellion was featured next to the Mecha and Uranus, which means those are more likely the VRs.
yes.
Chrono Tiger Rebellion. We know Chrono Fang exists. He's probably gonna be a triple rare, if not a double rare. More than likely a triple rare because it's Chrono Fang.
Yeah.
So is Chrono Jet also gonna be a triple rare?
He could be a VR too because we've seen
oh
Shadow
my
Paladins
God.
have done this before.
They might do 5 VRs in this set.
I mean, it's an extra booster though. I don't doubt it. Maybe it was a main booster.
Is it an extra booster? Okay, it is. Okay, I was just double
It's
checking.
3 clans though.
Yeah, but still, those are gonna be the VRs. What is Chrono Jet gonna be?
I
Triple
mean-
rare, double rare, rare?
If he's in this set,
Dude, it's-
it's probably a triple rare because
Oh, that's actually a great point. What if he's the beginning of the next set, right after this?
Exactly.
Because Link Joker got almost 3 back-to-back supports.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it could be the next set and have Chrono in it, and we're going straight into G with that.
So they're saving VRs for better Chrono Jets.
I mean, you gotta think, we're almost a week away from the product stream where we start figuring out, okay, what's in store for us for the future. Because now we're getting into the last set that we know of.
But I don't think we're gonna see it in this set. That's just my opinion.
I don't think either.
I think they just gave us a tease.
Still, that's a big-ass tease.
But back to what I was gonna say earlier, my opinion on what the effect could be it could rise a grade 4 from your deck, kind of like the others always do,
Mm-hmm.
to keep consistent with it. And then after your grade 4 attacks, you can ditch 2 to rewrite Chrono Jet and swing with -1 drive.
I can see that.
Because it's kind of reminiscent of the next stage.
-1, just keep it to drive. It's Chrono Jet.
You gotta balance it out somewhat because you're rewriting on top of a force marker.
Well, yeah, but you're still riding a grade 4 that has twin drive.
Yes, and you ditch 2, rewrite, draw 1. Just same thing with next stage. You ditch 2, ditch 3.
Man.
Math is hard.
We'll see. It'll be interesting regardless of what it does. But yeah. You guys got anything else?
Busted dragon with wheels for feet? No thanks.
Oh yeah, that's actually going to be a great question for. So, before we wrap this up, in regards to us hitting 1K subscribers, we're all, of course, going to do a giveaway. And this time we're going to be doing a special. For the giveaway, to win the giveaway, please leave a comment down below. Either, what do you think Chrono Jet's going to do? Is Chrono Jet going to be meta and replace Riviera like all the memes we've been seeing? Or, this is my personal one, leave a comment down below. What do you like about the channel through this whole experience that we have? Winners, there's going to be 4 winners. 3 winners, let it go. 3 winners are going to get this lovely Gize mat that probably nobody wants. But reminiscent of us going back into G.
Yep, in spirit.
And then 1 grand winner, a nice Gus Blaster Dragon mat, in respects to, Shadow Paladin, Mordred, Claret.
Eating that guy alive and spitting him out.
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, please leave those comments down below for chances to win those.
Ring that bell.
I'm getting to that.
Well, you were thinking I was helping.
Man, leave that to me. Anywho, like Lon started, this was episode 41. Great times, 1K subscribers. I still can't believe we hit 1K.
Woo woo!
Man, we started this 3 years ago.
I know.
Has it really been that long?
Yeah.
It just didn't start
We started
snowballing this year
I know,
so
right?
fast.
We didn't start until like the tail end of G.
Man, like we had such a weird road. Like we started off strong.
Hit a weird block. And
Yeah,
just
because standard, because they got the reboot and we barely started and nobody wanted to follow standard because everybody was still in premium. So our videos were like 40 to 30 views. And then this year we came back, started proxy plays, and
strategy.
Anyway, episode 41. Thank you everybody again so much for subscribing. And thank you for this journey. We're going to keep going. Like I said, leave it in the comments down below what you think about Chrono Jet's going to do. Is he going to replace Revere in the meta? Or what you liked about the channel for the past hour journey. But as always, like that video, share it, follow us on Facebook, ring that bell to get notified. I've been Philip.
This is Alex.
I'm Blonde.
And as always, when they woo for 1K, we'll see you in the next one. Woo!
Bye.
Can someone really quickly? Actually, my birthday was Saturday, so January 11th.
Happy birthday, Philip!
I'm late. There was no card of
Back
dance.
to you, team.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, now back.